All right, hello. Today we are going to go over our metric length unit. So this is just the beginning of our unit. Please notice that I have posted an assignment that you are supposed to print or copy down before we start this lesson. So please go into your Google Classroom and open up your assignment that I have posted that goes with today's lesson. So, metric length. Your I can statements for today are I can explain the relationship between kilometers, meters, and centimeters. I can use the relationship between units to make conversions, and I can explain why my answers make sense. Today we're going to start with our brief overview. So 1 millimeter, that is about the size of a pinhead, the tip of a pencil, or the thickness of a penny. So a millimeter is very small. 1 centimeter is about the size of a staple from side to side, the width of a fingernail wide, or the width of a dime. So here is a zoomed in section of our ruler. 1 centimeter, which is right here, is equivalent to 10 millimeters. So there are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 millimeters inside of 1 centimeter. 1 decimeter is about the size of a crayon, the length of a crayon. So 1 decimeter is equivalent to 10 centimeters, which also is equivalent to 100 millimeters. So there are 100 millimeters inside of 10 centimeters, which is equal to 1 decimeter. Our next unit is a meter. This is about the size of the diameter of a bus's wheel, the length of a guitar, or the height of a doorknob on a door. One kilometer, I guess I should, 1 meter is equal to, or I'm sorry, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So if we go back 100 centimeters, 1 meter is 100 of these here. One kilometer is about the size of 10 soccer fields, 10 city blocks, or it takes about 10 minutes to walk. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So here's your meter stick, 1,000 meters. For your activity, I'd like to, you should already have this out, but just as a reminder, I'd like you to have out your assignment posted to your Google Classroom. Here is the activity number 1 that we are completing. It is your brainstorm activity. So I would like you to brainstorm. This does not have to be measured. This is just an estimate. So if you, do realize that you can measure the height of a door with any of these. You can use millimeters, you can use centimeters, you could use kilometers. But I would like you to guess, your best guess, what is the best unit that will give you the most accurate result. So there are 6 questions here. Oops, sorry. There are 6 questions here. I would like you to go ahead and pause this video and answer the 6 questions on your worksheet. to the best of your ability. And go ahead and pause this, and then we'll get started on our second section. All right, so our next section is about our metric units, and we are going to start with conversions. So this is a ladder here. We'll refer to this as a ladder. And I would like for each of you to go ahead and draw on your assignment a ladder. So just go ahead and maybe take the back of your assignment and draw this ladder. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections to this ladder that we're going to be doing today. So go ahead and just draw that. Don't fill it in. Don't do anything with it. I'm just going to explain it first. Once you have 7 flat spots on your ladder, we are going to start with our base unit. Our base unit is, today, it is meters. Our base unit could be grams or liters. It just depends. But today, since we are using length as a measurement, it is meter. Now, to convert 1 meter to a decimeter, you are going to move the decimal to the right 1 time. So if I have 1 meter and I move the decimal to the right 1 time, or I will be multiplying by 10, I will have 10 decimeters. If I do that twice, 1 meter times 10 times 10, I will have 100 centimeters. Now, the same works with this ladder if I move to the left. So I can start here with millimeters and move 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left and have an end on meters. So if I have 547.8 millimeters and I move 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left, I will have 5,478 meters. So we are going to practice this here. We are on activity number 2 on your assignment sheet, length conversions. So go ahead and open that up. So 1 centimeter to a meter. Go ahead and write your 1 on your paper. Sorry, 1. So 1 centimeter is here. You are going to convert this to meters. So we are going to go write your 1, and your decimal will move 2 spaces, 1, 2 to the left. So you should have 0.01 meters. 1 centimeter is equivalent to 0.01 meters. Number 2, 1 meter equals how many centimeters? So 1 meter is how many centimeters? So this time we are multiplying by 10. 1, 2. So 1 meter, move your decimal to the right, 1, 2 units. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Our next one we will do together is kilometers. So 4 kilometers equals how many meters? We'll start, we have 4 kilometers. We have to find it in meters. So we have 1, 2, 3 decimal spots to the right. So 4, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if you can see this. 4, 1, 2, 3 to the right. That gives us 4,000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 4,000 meters. And our final question for this one is 100 centimeters equals how many meters? So 100 centimeters. We are here at centimeters and we need to know how many meters. So we're going to go write the number 100. Then we are going to move back 1, 2 decimal spots. This will leave us at 1 meter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Now, since we have done that as a class, we'll go over these one more time. 1 centimeter equals 0.01 meters. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. 4 kilometers equals 4,000 meters. And 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. Now, you should have this stair chart drawn on your assignment on the back here. So I would like you to go ahead and fill in this chart. First, you'll draw the metric step chart. And then you're going to match each number to its corresponding stair. So you'll write kilo, hecto, deca, deci, centi, milli. And then here we are on meters. We're going to ignore the liter and the gram. We know, I will give you a pointer here. We know that 1 meter is what we will start with. Now I'd like you to fill in your chart, multiplying by 10 or dividing by 10. So go ahead and use these numbers. Pause the video and fill in your chart that you can use for your assignment after this. So go ahead and pause this, and when you're done, we will start with our next section of our lesson. So this is the final section of your lesson. Now that you've filled in your chart, I have your assignment that I'd like you to use this chart to help you convert. So you can see at the bottom, we're on our homework portion. There are just 5 questions for today. We'll continue this tomorrow, but first, Stephen walked 3 kilometers. How far did Stephen walk in meters? I would like you to use the chart that you have filled in to complete this assignment. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. All right, thank you.